Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Inoma and welcome to our reaction to John Cougar. We are going to react to the song Hand to Hold On To. It is our first time single take honest reaction. Let's get started with the music right away.
Joke and make fun of your friends. Spin in the middle when the troubles begin. Take it nice and easy and always pretend that you're cool, so cool, so cool. Say I'm alone and I'm wild and I will now be tame. Talk like a jerk, going educated brain. Be an old girl, driving the young boys insane. Be a joker, a preacher, it does not matter. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Don't need to be no strong hand. Don't need to be no rich hand. Everyone just needs a hand to hold on to. Having good luck with your financial situation. Play the ponies, be president of the United Nations. Go to work and be a Hollywood star. Drive your four-wheel drive right into the mud. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Don't need to be no strong hand. Don't need to be no rich hand. Everyone just needs a hand to hold on to. And in those hours when you're alone and there's nobody there except yourself, I know it. You wanna pick up the phone and say, talk to me, talk to me. Somebody please talk to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Don't need to be no strong hand. Don't need to be no rich hand. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Don't need to be no strong hand. Don't need to be no rich hand. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. Don't need to be no strong hand. Don't need to be no rich hand.
Wow, wise words indeed. Everyone needs a hand to hold on to. My only word of advice is be careful whose hand you select to hold on to. It can be also the hand that pushes you down.
Wow. Pushes you down.
Beautiful voice, very well sung, very well sung. Good voice, good guitar. Reminds me a lot of Bruce Springsteen. Every time I've been hearing John Cougar now in the recent times, reminds me of Bruce Springsteen. I don't see any difference in their music. One is the American hero, one is the American fool.
That's what was written.
So that's what is written as album cover. So very similar in the way they create music, the way I think both of them also play the guitar along with singing. So that is another similarity between them. And yeah, there was the lines which I'm sure Kirti will explain better than me. And to hold on to.
Hand to hold on to. Whether strong or not, whether rich or not, you need a companion. That's what he's talking about. When we are young, we have friends, we are fooling around, we may want to believe, may want to pretend that we don't need nobody. We are good enough all by ourselves. We are the strongest, we are the fittest, we are the smartest. But there comes a time when you do need a shoulder to cry, a hand to hold on, a shoulder to lean on, if not cry. You do need some help. That's what he's talking about. It's a personal opinion though. There are some people who choose to remove their life all by themselves. There are hurdles, there are, they're part of the struggle. And there are people who choose to spend it with someone next to them, the hand that they hold on to, so that they have some, good and bad, both the situations, both the experiences to share with one another. It may not make the problems lesser. It may add on to the problems. It may add in more problems in their life. But they need someone to face those problems. They just aren't ready to do it all alone, all the time. That's what we are dealing with over here. But at the moment when there is a virus floating in the air all over the world, you want to be very selective. You want to be very wise before you hold on to anybody's hand. You might not want to hold anyone's hand. You might not want to shake anybody's
If you
hand.
take the literal meaning
Yeah.
of what is being said, definitely it's not a wise thing to do.
Not at all.
But obviously, this is more on a broader sense. A companion, a soulmate, a person who will help you. Even a job, a simple job, like this reaction video. It has a lot goes into it. A lot goes into it, and unfortunately, most people don't realize that. There's a lot that goes into reaction videos. I didn't realize it when I first started making reaction videos. I didn't realize that, it's going to take that much time, that much of my time, precious time, and there's not going to be any real reward at the end of the day, which there wasn't. There clearly is no real reward on this platform. Even today, we made our own rewards based on our purpose of actually listening to music. So our purpose became our reward. But as far as tangible, real rewards go, that is never going to happen on this platform. But we didn't know that when we started. So we realized we shoot this video, what you're seeing right now, without pausing, without editing, in 10 minutes, 10, 11 minutes, and this song video is done. We've heard it, we've given our views. So when I saw reaction videos for the first time, I thought that was at 10, 11 minutes. Not so hard, not so difficult. Why shouldn't I do it? I have an opinion on things. I have a lot of knowledge on several topics. I've heard a lot of music. And on the other hand, there was Kirti, who wanted to hear more music from out of the country. She had heard a lot of music from India, and she treasures it a lot, keeps it very close to her heart. And she is very fierce in defending it also. If anyone says anything about music she likes, not all music in India, or not all Bollywood music. So, she is very fierce to defend it. But at the end of the day, we realize that 10-11 minute video sometimes takes 2 hours to actually end up getting online, and there's even more work to do after it's
And
online.
if you happen to make an error in the middle of any of the process that takes place, it's a redo one more time.
Yeah, so we are giving a personal example for this reaction
The
video.
hand to hold on to.
Because that's what we do. We make reactions and we give it a personal touch, a professional touch with our experience as life coaches, counselors, and teachers. So here he's asking for a hand to hold on to. I pray that you find the right hand to hold on to, because the wrong hand can destroy your life and the right hand can make your life. So that is really important to see, because I'm a life coach and I see it all the time. Almost every day I'm either learning, studying. Even if I'm not directly interacting with clients, I'm learning, studying, researching. And that leads me to believe that the choices you make in life can make you or bury you. It's as simple as that. So this song has a deep meaning for me, but I'm sure most of the people who listen to songs like that don't really think that much. They just take it for the musical value, for the voice, for the guitar playing and all that, and that's their choice. That's the beauty of life. that we each have our own choices. And if you belong to a democratic country, a truly democratic country, democratic, then obviously you have the freedom of speech to speak your mind. Which obviously right now some of the biggest democracies don't really have that freedom of speech, and it's funny for me because they're starting to realize that for the first time in their life. That, oh, I don't have freedom of speech in my country. I always thought I would. How do you say you had it when you didn't even try? Try expressing yourself and then you realize, oh, you're sushed. You're thrown out of your job, whether you're a captain of a military ship or you're a teacher in a school, private school that too. One of the best teachers. You're thrown out of your job just because you used your freedom of expression and speech in a so-called democratic country whose constitution itself says it's all about the freedom of speech. That's it for this one. We have more work to do and to get it to you. But that's a different story, right?
Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Missouri. It seems to be a band or a group, and the song that we are going to listen to of theirs is Moving On. This is a first time listen. This is a true first time listen. It will be a single take honest reaction as we always do.
Never
nice.
Simple rock song where the guitar solo, with the guitar playing pretty important role along with the vocals. I like the drums. It was a simple rock song. Not difficult to understand, not difficult probably to even know what it's trying to talk about. Very simply done. I like the masculine little hoarse voice of the vocalist.
Yeah, we've heard songs like that before.
Yeah.
From Free Bird to It's My Life, more or less on the same lines. Where they don't want to be Rambling Man. I remember Rambling Man of Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson or Alan Allman Brothers?
Allman Brothers.
Allman Brothers band, I think. So there are songs like that which talk about the free spirit in a person, in a human being. So this is nothing new, to be fair, and in fact this is the there was the lyrics were not that strong. The music was pretty good. The guitar was strong. The music was good. Like Kirti said, the vocals were unique, nice hoarse voice. The intro seemed to be provided by someone else, or maybe the vocalist has the ability to sing in two voices. But I like the second voice a lot better.
Yeah, when he starts singing, the singing voice.
So nice, very nice voice, refreshing. Hoarse, deep, but refreshing to listen to, because it's not easy to have a voice like that and to sing in tune, which he did very well. So for me, the lyrics were pretty weak. It was, girl, I just gotta go. I want you, but I just gotta go. Okay, enough of the excuses here. He's just not that into you. Yeah, we get that.
That's the line.
Yeah, so yeah, we get that. It comes in so many songs, We're so full of excuses that because of this we can't do this, because of that we can't do that. Yeah, excuses. It just goes on and on and on. Bottom line, she is not as important to you as you think she is. Or as she thinks you are. Whatever. So he doesn't consider her so important that he's willing to drop everything for her. Now there's the real guy. A real man would do the opposite of what is said here. There was a show, Oprah Winfrey Show. I know a lot about this book. It started with a book, a best-selling book. Not many people will be aware of that. The movie, He's Just Not That Into You, was actually based on a best-selling book. Sex and the City writers, the script writers, part of the team, they were the ones who wrote that book. It was a raging bestseller on the NY Times as well as other bestsellers list at that time when people actually read a lot of books. So, and not too long ago. It also shows how much the world has changed since then. But the fact is that, there was a person who came on the Oprah Winfrey Show when this book was being promoted. One segment of the show was they were there, the script writers and the book writers. So, there was a girl, there were few girls in the audience. One of the girls, few out of the 250 plus audience that usually is there used to be there for an Oprah Winfrey Show. So there was one girl who came up and said that, few girls were asked to give their questions because these guys were like counselors. They were like gods. They had the answers to everything when it came to a guy and relationships. So whether he's committed or not. So this girl came out, very pretty, beautiful looking girl. She came out, sat there and she said, I have, this guy, I've been dating for 8 years. I remember it so well because it touched me deeply, what happened on this episode. So 8 years we dated, and I've been waiting, secretly, and also not secretly, I've been giving him enough clues along the way. So I've been waiting for him to pop the question, to, propose to me, get down on his knees and propose to me, or put it up on a billboard somewhere outside, maybe outside Ebbing, even if I don't live there, but put it somewhere. So she is that kind of thing. I'm just telling, I don't remember the exact words, I'm just telling you what happened, basically. So she said that I've been waiting for him to pop the question. The answer of this guy, one of the two book writers, two of them were there. I don't know if there were more, but two on the show who had come that day. So they said, he's just not that into you. Walk away. I remember that line very well. As a counselor, it touched me deeply because it helped me also. Whenever a client came with a similar problem, I thought hard about it first. Obviously, I thought hard about it. She's going around with him for 8 years. Is it that easy to just say move on? Like this song says, I gotta go. So is it that easy that I love you, I want you, but I gotta go? So is it that easy to just, walk away when you've been with the same guy for 8 years, dating seriously? Who knows what his problem is, why he's not, maybe he has some kind of insane phobia. Long story short, they were right. I realized as a counselor from then on, actually getting cases like that personally in the counseling room online and offline, I realized every time I told the person move on or suggested, I can't really tell them like they did. I'm not a book writer, I'm a counselor first. So there are certain ethics and guidelines that we all follow. So I couldn't really advise them that dump the guy, he's not going to pop the question. So I would tell them politely, I would ask them, I would lead them to get to the answer themselves, that why isn't it happening? But always the straightforward answer in my mind was the best thing to say. He's just not that into you. Move on. Move on. He's not for you or you're not for him, whatever the reason. Move on. So this is that kind of a song. He wants to go. And hopefully the girl moved on to realize that nothing's going to happen. Maybe I'm reading too deeply into the lines because of this personal experience on watching that show, that particular episode of the Oprah show. Oprah show, what a great show. So many great things, life-changing moments. What she calls the aha moments. So, yeah. It's a pity nothing like that is on TV anymore. What are your thoughts, Kirti? You're out of time, but still, what are your thoughts on a topic like this and a song like this? If you want to share anything.
I agree with you. I don't think I want to ruin the experience of all the people who viewed this reaction up till now, because I don't have anything better than what you just shared to add to you.
Okay, on that note, we end this reaction.